Hello there to all of my subscribers. Good afternoon. It is August the 14th, 2016, and it is almost 1 o'clock p.m. I want to do that little bit of an earthquake info time for you. I said that I would try to keep an eye on the earthquakes happening in the states where I have subscribers, okay? I do have subscribers in California, and in Holtville, California, there has been 2 in the past 12 hours, okay, that I have found. And that's on earthquake alerts on Twitter, okay. I did see something pretty interesting. 5.9 in Russia. Now, I have a subscriber that lives around the Britain area. I don't know if that would affect you, but the name of the town is Sakalinsky, and I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. This would be to British Prepper. Please help me on that. Are you anywhere near that? Sakalinsky, and that's located in Russia. It was a 5.9, and then they had another one. I think it was a 5.7. So keep an eye out there, okay? The other one in Oklahoma. I have subscribers in Oklahoma, several of them. There's a town called Wacomish, Oklahoma, that had a 2.7 earthquake. In Medford, Oklahoma, they had a 3.1. And in Helena, Oklahoma, they had a 2.7. Now, that's 3 earthquakes in the last 12 hours. So, I don't know how close those areas are to each other, but just keep an eye out. You know, if you're traveling for this weekend, today, you want to be careful where you're headed and just, you know, keep an open eye. As far as any subscriber that I have that lives in Texas, I have not seen an earthquake in Texas in the last 12 hours. That doesn't mean they don't happen, but I just haven't seen it. Also, Illinois, you're doing great. I haven't seen any earthquake activity around you. Pennsylvania, I haven't seen any around you either. Okay, so that's just a little bit of an update. Now, as far as those big updates that are not in the United States, here's a couple. There's a 4.6 and a 4.9 in Indonesia. The only reason why I really want to mention the Indonesia area is because of those volcanoes out there. I truly believe that as the earthquakes go off, it can affect those volcanoes. And the effect from the volcanoes throwing ash up into the air and stuff, I think that has an effect on our climate change. Do you think so? Let me know what you think about that. You know, they say everything affects everything. Okay, it's like a downward spiral. You know, if something happens up here and it affects things down here, I think that's true, and it can affect globally. You just have to keep an eye on that and see what happens afterwards. Okay? So, and another one is in Chile, a 5.3. Now, if I'm not mistaken, that Chile is, isn't that in the Ring of Fire? That was a 5.3, and that was about 10 or 11 hours ago. So keep an eye on those things, okay? That's the best I can do for you on that. Have a great day. Be sure and hit that subscribe button, and be sure and send me a comment letting me know where you live. If you are my subscriber, let me know where you live so that I can find out information for you. This may help you, you know, in a time where something happens. Maybe I can help you. Okay? Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to watch the next video. Bye.